Hello, my name's Steve Gelsthorpe and I'm a solicitor and director with Cartwright Solicitors. As a specialist crime and road traffic lawyer for almost 40 years, I can help with many of the concerns people have regarding these two areas of law. Today I'm here to answer some of the more frequently raised concerns that people are asking in these uncertain times as COVID-19 takes a grip and forces us to change the ways in which we behave. Regulation 7 of the coronavirus regulations prohibits more than two people gathering together in a public place. The sensible thing to do, therefore, is to move to the other side of the road, give them a cheery wave and tell them you'll contact them later by phone or through a video call on computer. If you get chatting for any length of time and the police see you, they'll direct you to disperse and go home. If you don't, then you can end up with a fixed penalty being issued. £60 for a first offence, halved though if you pay that within 14 days. Still, could prove to be an expensive conversation. The regulations say that you should not be away from the place you are living unless you have a reasonable excuse. You should try to keep in touch without going to see her, so use the phone if you can. If she needs anything urgently by way of essential supplies and is unable to get to the shops because her age prevents her from standing for any period, then I suspect that if you were to be seen dropping off basic groceries at her house, you might have a reasonable excuse for doing so. The Welsh regulations limit going out to exercise to once a day. In England, there's no stipulation, nor do the regulations stipulate that you should take exercise within the vicinity of your home. The answer lies in being reasonable, using your common sense, and limiting the risk to others and to the NHS. If you go for a 50-mile cycle ride, that may be considered as the taking of a liberty, and perhaps being socially unacceptable. Likewise, going for 4 runs a day. If, however, you live in a block of flats and you have no outdoor space beyond, say, your balcony, then going to your local park for a walk, either on your own or with those you live a couple of times a day, being careful, mind, not to stop and chat to friends on the way, would not be offensive in terms of the regulations, nor should it lead to any public disapprobation. Yes, the regulations have provided for this and recognise that it might not be safe for someone to remain at home. It all depends on the date your car was due its MOT. If your car was due its MOT after March the 30th this year, it will automatically be extended by 6 months. Vehicles, however, that were due an MOT before the 30th of March are subject to different guidance and will require an MOT with the usual rules applying. If your car's MOT ran out before the 30th of March, you should only drive it on the road to either get it repaired or driving it to the MOT testing station for a pre-arranged MOT test. Remember, however, that you must still make sure that your vehicle is in a condition so that it is safe to drive. It can be unsafe even if your MOT expiry date has been extended. You can find further MOT information on the government website, gov.uk. If you would like us to keep you updated with any developments, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn. Or for further information, visit our website at www.cartwrightking.co.uk. Stay well and keep safe.